I'm Emma. Welcome to this Jivamukti class focusing on twisting, rinsing you out. It's quite a strong practice, but a very solid one. And we'll be looking at poses like Parshva Bakasana, so of course you can look at the tutorial if you're unsure of how to do it. I'm joined with Harriet and with Skulk, and we're going to start with a very simple chant. We'll chant Om together 3 times, and then we will chant call and response, Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram Jaya Sitaram. I chose this chant because Ram is the seed sound for the Manipura chakra. This is our center of ego and insecurities, and this is where we're rinsing out when we're directly twisting into this center. Ram is the seed sound, and it's said that Sita and Ram are the most perfect couple. He's the perfect God, he's the perfect father, he's the perfect warrior, and from this practice we're going to have the most perfect asana practice. But it doesn't mean that we have to have the most perfect Parshva Bakasana. It just means that we have to have the best of intention. And the perfect action is a selfless action. It's very important that we set the intention to the most perfect being that we wish to be and offer up our practice to others. Let's come to sit tall. Take a deep breath in. Draw the shoulders up by the ears. And exhale, release the shoulders down the back. Wet your lips. And just swallow. So the throat is relaxed. Drop your internal gaze. Just feel very grounded, very centered. Beginning on the hands and the knees, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Tuck your toes under just to support the pelvis and keep it in alignment. Feed your left arm underneath the right shoulder and see if you can ease that shoulder all the way to the floor. And just notice that the left ankle wants to draw in, but you're going to hold it in place. And this is going to help keep the pelvis square. Breathe into the back ribs and exhale, release into the earth. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhaling and exhaling. We'll place the left hand back to the earth and then exhale, feed the right arm through the left shoulder. And again, just notice that the right ankle wants to creep in, but you're going to hold it square. Yeah, good. Breathe in and breathe out, releasing into the earth. Inhale into the back right ribs. Exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, bring the right palm back to the earth. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. You can start with the feet a little bit wider to help the lower back open. Make sure, and you can look, that the feet are parallel so that the hamstrings are not pulling the heels inward. Look at your hands for a moment. Check that the index finger, middle finger's facing forward, and then just relax the head down. Inhaling through the nose, Ujjayi, and exhaling. Breathing in, head heavy, and breathing out. Inhale, good plug down through the index finger and the thumbs. And exhale, reaching the heels towards the earth. Inhaling, lifting the seat higher. And exhale, drawing the heels a little bit lower. Inhale, ease forward to a plank position, so drawing the shoulders over the wrists. Hold here for a moment, exhaling. So you're reaching back through the heels, expanding through the collarbone, and finding Tadasana in this plank, so you're not dipping into the pelvis. One more breath in here. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest, and the chin to the floor. Inhale, snaking forward and up to a cobra. Let's gaze to the tip of the nose here. And then exhale through bent legs to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high behind you and we'll keep the hips square. Exhale, draw the knee to touch the nose as you draw the shoulders over the wrists. Again, inhale, swing the leg high behind you, hips square. Exhale, draw the right knee to the outer right shoulder. Yeah. Good. Inhale, swing the leg back. Now opposite shoulder, exhale, knee across the body. See if you can tap that left arm. Good. Inhale, swing the leg back. Now exhale, place the right foot by inner right hand very nicely. Look forward for a moment. Draw the outer thigh bones inward so that the hips feel very secure. Reach back through the left heel. This is the base of the asana. Plug down with the left palm and inhale, easy twist, lift the right arm high. Good. Inhale, gaze to the right thumb with the left eye. Exhale, continue to reach through the back heel for one. Inhale, find a back bend in the upper body as you soften the shoulder blades into the back. Breathing in. And breathe out, deepen the twist. Inhale, place the hands to the earth. Exhale, begin to extend your right leg as much as you can. So that doesn't mean straighten. This is just the warm-up. You do what's right for you here. Heavy head though, no tension in the neck. Breathing in. And breathe out, 3. Good, plug down through the big toe mound. Exhale, 4. Relax that down. Breathe in. And breathe out, 5. Inhale, bend the right leg, look forward, reach through the left heel. Exhale, step back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank, rolling through the spine. Exhale, drop the knees, the chest, and the chin. Inhale to Cobra Bhujangasana. Exhale, Down Dog Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift the left leg high, reach down through the right heel. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, swing the leg back, hips square. Exhale, knee to outer left shoulder and just tap the arm. Inhale, swing the leg high. Exhale, knee across the body as you tap the right arm. Inhale, swing the leg up and mindfully place the left foot by inner left hand. Again, look forward and just for a moment, narrow the pelvis. Find the base through that right heel. Plug down with the right palm and inhale, sweep the left arm high. Breathe in, drop the left hip. Breathe out, lift the right hip. Inhaling, chest expanding. Exhale, deepen the twist, relax the jaw. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, place the left palm down. Exhale, extend your left leg mindfully. Breathe in, heavy head. Breathe out, navel across that left thigh for 1. Inhaling. Exhaling, 2. Breathe in. Breathe out, 3. So the spine is relaxing into the body as you push the earth away with the feet. 1 more. Breathe in. And breathe out, 5. Inhale, bend the left leg. Exhale, step back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to a plank, look forward, reach back through the heels. Half that plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to upward facing dog, good. Exhale, press back to a downward facing dog. Begin to walk the feet towards the hands. We'll take the feet hip width apart behind the hands, feet parallel. Take hold of opposite elbows so the arms are heavy, the head is heavy, legs are strong. And just rock the torso from side to side. Give the head a good shake out and blubber the lips. Let go of any unwanted tension. So you're coming back to neutral. Ujjayi breath. Release the arms down, heavy head, and roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring the feet together. Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring the hands to Anjali Mudra, prayer position at the heart center, and bow the head towards the heart. And picture in your heart someone that you would like to offer this practice to today. A perfect being in your life. Pressing down through the heels. Inhale, lift the prayer, reach up, see thumbs. Exhale, bow forward and bring the palms to touch the earth, even if you bend your knees. Inhale, extend the spine forward, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog and hold. Breathe in, plug the hands deep into the earth. Breathe out, 1, heels stretching back. Inhale, lifting the sit bones higher. Exhale, tailbone deeper into the body. Breathe in and breathe out, 3. Inhale, Ujjayi breath. Listen to that. Exhale, 4. Breathe in, expanding. Breathe out, soft knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump the feet between the hands and look up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift the prayer high above the head, reach up, see thumbs. Exhale, bow forward and bring the palms to touch the earth. Inhale, elongate, look up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. Breathe out, 3. Inhaling. Exhale, preparing. Inhale, step or jump the feet forward, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the prayer high. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Holding, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Again, expanding on that in-breath and relax and deepen into the out-breath. So you're growing from within. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, jump the feet forward, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhaling. Exhale, preparing. Inhale, jump the feet forward, look forward. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Inhale, reach the arms up. Last time, exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in lightly. Breathe out, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, jump the feet forward, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms high, see thumbs. Exhale, Tadasana, stand 10 inches taller. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend the legs, reach arms high. Press the palms together and see your thumbs. Exhale, hands to floor, then extend the legs as you push the earth away. Inhale, preparing. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, step right foot forward, warrior 1. Gaze to thumbs. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. One more time. Inhale, right foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1, like you're growing out of the earth. Exhale, Chaturanga, all in that breath. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1, strong like a warrior. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And hold, breathing calmly. And breathe out 1. Inhaling. Exhale 2. Listening to your Ujjayi breath, drawing your energy inward, and from inwards expanding into the pose, and relaxing into the earth. One more breath, breathe in, and breathe out, preparing. Inhale, step or jump the feet forward, gaze forward. Exhale, fold the body. Inhale, Utkatasana, deep bend, reach the arms high and hold. Now see if you can bend a little bit deeper as you send the tailbone through the heel bones. Inhale, reach the thumbs towards the back of the room. Exhale, twist to the right side and check that your knees are in alignment here. Inhale, gaze far right as you pull the face back in space. Exhale, deepen the twist for 1. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Breathe out 2. Inhaling. Exhale 3. Inhale, Utkatasana, reach up and center. Exhale, hands to floor and extend the legs. Inhale, Utkatasana, deep bend, reach the arms high, sink low here, reach the thumbs up. Exhale, twist to the left side, contract from right shoulder to left hip. Breathe in, pull the face back in space. Exhale, 1. Relax the teeth and tongue. Exhaling 2. Breathe into the back right ribs. Exhale 3. Inhale, Utkatasana, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to floor, extend your legs. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back to a downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, blubber the lips just to release any tension. Inhaling, Ujjayi. Exhale, soft knees, look forward. Inhale, jump the feet forward, look forward. Exhale, melt into the legs. Heel toe the feet, hip width apart, feet parallel. And use your eyes to check for parallel. Take your big toe, bind peace sign fingers around the big toes. Inhale, extend the spine, look up. Press the inner groins back. Exhale, forward fold, elbows wide. Ribs pull back in space as the spine moves forward in space. Breathe in and breathe out. Super strong legs, inhaling. Exhaling. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, spine moves forward in space. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Inhale, look up. Exhale, slide the hands underneath the feet, Padahastasana. Inhale, extend the spine, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Again, elbows wide, ribs pull back in space. Spine eases forward in space. And you're breathing into the dorsal spine. And you're flattening that area towards the head. Inhaling into the back ribs. And exhale, releasing forward. Keeping the legs super strong. Squeezing the greater trochanter into the pelvis. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring the hands onto the hips, draw the belly in. Inhale, lift up to stand. Exhale, feet together. And stand tall. Inhale, Utkatasana, deep bend, chair pose, reach up, see thumbs. Exhale, hands to floor, extending your legs. Inhale, preparing. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, Virabhadrasana, one generous bend in that right leg. Exhale, open to Virabhadrasana, two. Inhale, extend your right leg, reach through your index fingers. Take the legs a little bit longer, so you don't have to readjust. Then bend your right leg, warrior two, and hold. Inhaling. Exhale, drop the tailbone down. Lift the back ribs. Exhale, two. Breathe in, keep reaching beyond the fingertips for three. Relax the eyebrows. Exhaling, four. Breathing in and breathe out, five. Inhale, extend your right leg. Exhale, bend your right leg, place the right hand to the outer right foot, or you can use a block here. Sweep the left arm up and over the ear, Utthita Pajvakonasana, and exhale, send the strength, the weight into the back heel. Inhale, grow out of the back heel. Exhale, spin the chest open for two. Breathe in and breathe out, three. Inhale, look to where you're reaching, but soften the gaze. Inhale, exhaling. One more, breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, place the left hand to the earth, find plank position. Roll onto your left hand, outside edge of left foot, Vashisthasana, so you're stacking the feet. You can drop the underneath knee if you need to. See if you can turn your gaze up to the right thumb. Breathe in, elongate the toes, and breathe out. Inhale, see if you can lift the pelvis higher. Lovely, exhaling. Inhale, back to a plank, look forward. Exhale, drop your knees, your chest, and your chin. Inhale, sliding forward and up to cobra. Exhale, through bent legs, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, Virabhadrasana, one as you grow out of the earth. Exhale, open, Virabhadrasana, two. Inhale, extend your left leg. Take it a little bit longer. Then the strength of the right leg helps to bend the left leg with ease. Warrior two. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax into the pose. Then begin to draw your inner thighs towards each other as that helps to subtly lift the pelvic floor. Mula Bandha. And this is the platform for your Ujjayi breath. Breathing in and breathe out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, extending your left leg. Exhale, bend the left leg. Left hand to outer left foot. or use your block. Inhale, sweep the right arm over the ear. Exhale, spin the chest. Breathe in, use your shoulder blades for that action. And breathe out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Breathe in. Breathe out 3. Inhale, reach like you mean it. Exhaling 4. We're making it perfect. Breathe in. And breathe out 5. Inhale, bring the right hand down and find plank position. Roll onto your right hand, outside edge of right foot, Vashisthasana. Again, if you need to, you can drop the underneath knee. And then gaze to the top thumb with the right eye. Elongate your little toes and spread your inner big toes. Inhale, lift the pelvis higher. Exhaling. Inhale, back to plank position. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows back, chest forward. Inhale, upward facing dog. Squeeze the outer ankles in here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, a deep breath in through the nose and we'll blubber the lips. Calming back to neutral. Inhale, plug the hands deeper into the earth, lift the seat higher. Exhale, send the energy down the back of the legs. Breathing in. Breathe out, soften the knees, look forward. Inhale, jump the feet forward and look up. Exhale, fold the body. Inhale, Utkatasana. Bend the knees, reach the arms high. Exhale, stand tall, release the arms down by the side. Take hold of a block, and you're going to place the block by the outer right ankle. And this is facing inward, so this is going to help to narrow the ankles when we come into rotated triangle. Bring the hands onto the hips here. Step your left leg back about 4 feet. And just check that the left big toe is facing the top left hand corner of the mat. So that your head lamps, your hips are squared forward. Good. Lift both arms up by the ears. Just stretch out the side body and draw the tailbone to pubic bone. And just drop your right arm down. So you're lifting the left arm high. Now your left hand, you're going to reach it behind you towards the middle of the back for your cow face arm, yeah. And you're going to bring the right arm all the way up to meet that left hand. Or you could take hold of a belt here, or you can just grab hold of your t-shirt. The feeling is that you're drawing the elbows towards the center line and away from each other. Inhale, plug down through the back heel. Hinge forward from the hips. We're going to come to a 90-degree angle. And in this position, see if you can lift your left big toe off the floor just to get some nice grounding through the back heel. Place the big toe back down. Soften the shoulder blades into the center line. Feel that almost back bend in the upper body. Then exhale, carry the trunk forward over the right leg. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Inhaling, are we breathing? Exhale 2. Keep squeezing the outer right ankle in. Exhale 3. Come back to that halfway position. Bring your left hand to the outer right foot or use the block. And really wedge that block to the ankle to narrow the ankle. Look down to the right foot and bring your left hand to the sacrum. And pull your face back in space. So there's a slight back bend in this forward bend. Lift your right arm high. Close your right eye and gaze to the right thumb with the left eye. And you're plugging down through that back heel and you're pressing down through the right big toe. And you're getting the face involved with the twist here. So not only the body, but you're turning the face towards the thumb. Breathing in. Breathe out. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, deepen the twist. Good. Inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Exhale, feet together. Hands to hips. Hips squared forward. Step your right leg back and then you can swap the blocks. Yeah. So wedge the left block into the ankle to help narrow the ankle. Yeah. Then make sure your hips are squared forward. Lift both arms up, feel that lengthening through the side body. Keep the right arm lifting, drop the left arm. Then you're going to wiggle the right hand to the middle of the back. Here we are, I'm here for you. Taking hold of the belt or taking hold of your hands. And you're working the outer shoulder blades to the center line and drawing that right elbow to the center, elbows away from each other. Inhaling. Exhale, push into the back heel and hinge forward to a 90-degree angle. Good. And softening the shoulder blades into the center. Keep plugging through that back heel so the inner groins work back, the crown of the head forward. Then exhale, fold the trunk over the left leg. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Inhaling. Exhale 2. Breathe in. And breathe out 3. And while you're there, just look at the block. You want to use the block to narrow that ankle. Lift up to a halfway point. Again, soften the shoulder blades into the back. Take your right hand to the outer left foot. Bring the left hand to the sacrum. Pull the face back in space. Find that slight back bend. Keep plugging through the back heel. Lift your left arm high. And then gaze to the left thumb with the right eye. Breathe in. And breathe out 1. Inhaling. If you want to, you can open up that eye for 2. You get the idea. Winking at the camera, breathe in. And breathe out 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Breathe in. Breathe out, just gaze down. Inhale, lift up to stand. Exhale, Tadasana. And you can remove the block out of the way. Take a very slight step back on the mat. Slight, not too far. Lift the heels high. Lift the arms up by the ears. Squeeze your outer ankles into the center line. Reach higher. Bring the hands to prayer position and sneak the heels up from there. Breathe in. Breathe out, seat to heels, tiptoe descent, with a feeling of lifting out of the knees. And just take a moment to balance there. So the spine works back in space, the knees work forward in space. Good. Open up the knees wide, preparing for your crow balance. So bring the hands to the floor. The hands are shoulder width apart. The fingertips are very slightly engaged, although the palms are down. You can bend your arms slightly, pull the arms back underneath the top of the shins, and then see if you can come to your tippy toes. For those that can, lift the toes off the floor. Or try just lifting one, placing it down, lifting the other, placing it down. Big toes touch if you can. Heels higher. Squeeze the knees in to get a bit more lift. Exhale, chaturanga step or jump. Inhale, upward facing dog. Good. Squeeze the outer ankles in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1. Reach up, see thumbs. Exhale, open Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, extend your right leg. Right heel is in line with the left instep. Exhale, Utthita Trikonasana, triangle, side bend to the right. Inhale, gaze to the left thumb with the right eye. Exhale, pull the weight into the back heel. Then begin to grow out of that back heel. Exhaling. A slight softening in the lower left ribs as you expand through the right side body. Squeeze that outer right ankle deeper into the leg as you lift the left hip higher. And it's that right ankle that's going to help support you when you come to balance from here. Bring your left hand to the hip. Look down to the right foot. Bend your right leg. Bring your left foot in closer for Ardha Chandrasana. You can use your hand on a block if you need to. The right thumb is in line with the little toe. Lift your left leg high. Squeeze your outer right ankle into the center line. Flex your left foot. Lift your left arm high. And again, once you have that stability and balance, you can turn your face. 3 more breaths. Breathe in, lovely. And breathe out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Are we breathing? Expanding on the in-breath. Exhale, bring the left fingertips to the floor or use a block. And just take a moment to connect with the lifting through the palms and through the armpits here. Bring your right fingertips to the heart center, your sternum. Lift your left leg high and twist to the right with the chest. Lift your left leg high and stretch your right arm high here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Use your shoulder blades to find that back bend. Exhaling, 2 more breaths. Breathe in, lift the back leg higher. Exhaling, breathe in. Breathe out, bring the right hand to the earth. Inhale, look up. Exhale, drop back to a lunge, palms down. Inhale, swing your right leg high behind you. Just have a bit of a break on that leg. And then exhale, step right foot by inner right hand. Drop the left knee to the floor and point the left toe. Bring the hands to the right thigh. Pull your belly back and broad here. Inhale, lift your left arm skyward. Exhale, contract from left shoulder to right hip as you twist over to the right side. So we're aiming to get that arm way across. You can place the left hand on the floor on a block, or you can come to your prayer position, or you can begin to feed the arm through the leg for binding here. Choices, whatever you can do, keeping the hips square. So whatever position you are in, drop your right hip, lift your left hip. Look down to the floor. Pull your face back in space again. Good. Tuck your back toes under. Exhale, extend the leg mindfully. Good. Inhaling, see if you can begin to turn the face. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out, 2. Find that slight back bend within the twist. So there's no rounding round to the right side. Use your back leg for stability. Exhaling. Breathe in and breathe out. Gaze down. See, without using your hands, if you can feed your left knee to the outer right foot as you come to sit down for Ardha Matsyendrasana, half-seated spinal twist. Fantastic. Make sure the hips are level. If you can't get your right sit bone down, you can use padding here, or you can straighten the left leg. Inhale, we're sitting tall, and exhale, we're spiraling round to the right side, plugging the left thigh bone into the earth and lifting the lower back tall. And it feels like the right leg is snaking across to the left as you turn your ribs round to the right side, but you're still pulling your left kidneys back in space. Exhale, deepening the twist. So plugging the left thigh bone down, and exhale, deepening the twist. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, lifting the lower back. Exhaling. Taking that right leg across towards the left side as you work in the opposite direction with the upper body. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, unwinding. Inhale, back to center. And then we'll set up for ankle to knee seats. So you're stacking your right shin on top of the left shin. If you can't find this position, you can place yourself on padding. You could place some padding underneath the right knee, or you could come to Sukhasana, a nice cross-legged position. Stretch the heel bones away, sit tall. And exhale, forward folding here. Breathing in. Breathe out, release the hips downward. Inhaling into the back body. Exhale, releasing forward. Breathe into the sticky edge of the back ribs here. Exhale, front side of the back ribs carries you towards the head. Inhale into the back side of the back ribs. Exhale, front side of the back ribs sends you forward. So you're releasing and opening up the thoracic spine. Inhale, lift up. Begin to cradle your right leg. So you're lifting the shin towards the chest, like a very precious shin. Stretch your left leg forward, slightly out to the left side, just so you can encourage the inner groin to press down. As you press the left thigh bone down, sit taller, right on top of your sit bones. Good. Now take hold of that foot with both hands, and then you begin to feed the right knee behind you, and then slightly forward. So it's like you're oiling your hip joint, just like cradling it back and forth. As you pull the knee back, take the chest forward. Good. Now, as you take the knee back, see if you can slip your shoulder underneath that right leg. Do as best as you can. It might be over the elbow. Take the left hand to outer right foot, place the right hand down. If it's available to you, begin to extend both legs away, but keep your right sit bone grounded. And the feeling is that you're squeezing that outer right thigh bone back into the pelvis, and you're using your shoulder blades to expand through the chest here. Inhaling, exhaling. So from here we'll come into Ashtavakrasana or Lolasana. Ashtavakrasana, bend the leg over the shoulder. Hook your left ankle on top of the right, hands to floor or blocks. Lalasana, cross-legged position, hands on blocks. See if you can lift the seat. Ashtavakrasana, lift up. And then stretch the legs to the right side, chaturanga, arms. 2 breaths here, breathe in. High skulk. Breathe out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, lift up. See if you can feed that left leg through. Chaturanga, arms, jump, step. Crawl, levitate, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, and this time sigh. Sense of relief, sense of excitement about the left side. Inhale, left foot forward, warrior 1. Reach up and see thumbs. Exhale, open to warrior 2. Inhale, extend your left leg. Left heel in line with right instep. Exhale, triangle, Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale, reach up and gaze to the right thumb. Exhale, pull the weight into that back heel, just like you're pushing against a wall there. And then begin to grow out of that. Breathing in. Breathe out 3. Inhaling. Exhaling 4. Breathe in. Breathe out, place the right hand to the hip, look down to the left foot. Bend your left leg, bring the right foot in closer. Stretch your left arm forward, fingertips or hand on block. Flex your right foot, lift the right leg high, Ardha Chandrasana. Activate your back foot. Elongate your right inner big toe, spread the little toes. Inhale, lift the right arm high, fix your hips, and then see if you can get that spiral through the face. Breathing in. Breathe out 1, 2 more breaths, breathe in, breathe out 2, expanding on the in-breath, good. Exhale, bring the right fingertips to the floor, or you can use a block here. Yeah. Lifting through the armpits, bring the left fingertips to the sternum, spin the chest to the left wall, and then stretch your left arm high. You've got to lift the right leg high here. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhaling, right leg higher. Exhaling, using your shoulder blades. Breathe in, reach up. Exhaling. 1 more, breathing in. Breathe out, bring the left hand to the earth. Inhale, look up. Exhale, drop back to a lunge. Inhale, swing your left leg high behind you, just to come off that leg for a moment. Then place left foot by inner left hand. Drop the right knee to the floor and point the toes. Bring the hands to the left thigh, pull the belly back and wide. Exhale, sink a little bit lower, narrow the hips. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale, twist to the left side. Get the armpit way across. Either prayer position, hand to floor or block, lifting the arm up or feeding the arm around for your binding. Look down to the underneath foot and take a moment to pull the face back in space. Inhale, tuck the back toes under, and then extend the leg. And then finally turn the head. Exhale, use the back heel for 1. Breathe in, drop your left hip, lift the right. Exhale, 2. Inhale into the back right ribs. Exhale, 3. Keep the back leg super strong, good. Exhale, 4. 1 more breath, breathe in. Breathe out, deepen the twist for 5. Inhale, look down. Exhale, Ardha Matsyendrasana, curtsying to the earth. Come to sit down, half-seated spinal twist. Inhale, stretch the right arm if you don't have the bind. Exhale, spiraling to the left side. Plug down with that right thigh bone, lift the lower back tall, and work the left knee across the body, pulling the right kidneys back. Exhaling, left hip forward. Breathe in, calm the breath, and breathe out. Inhaling, exhaling, breathing in, and breathe out 5. Good. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, unwinding. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, Agni Stambhasana, fire log pose, ankle to knee. Or Sukhasana, or that cross-legged position, or on padding. Gluteal creases back, heel bones active. Exhale, ease forward. Taking the hands forward, or you could rest your head on a block here, if that feels good. On your in-breath, expand. And on your out-breath, release. But that doesn't mean laxity. Keep drawing the outer thigh bones back into the pelvis and reaching the heel bones away from each other. But do relax your internal gaze. Soften the sockets of the eyes. Soften the nose cavity and relax the teeth and tongue. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, cradle your left leg. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, stretch the right leg forward. Slightly further out to the right side, sit as high as you can, and then begin to cradle. Take hold of the foot with both hands and begin to floss underneath your left armpit. So you're finding some synovial fluid in that left hip. As the knee comes back, pull the chest forward. And then as you pull the knee back, sneak your shoulder underneath that left leg, underneath the left knee. Right hand to outer left foot, left hand to the earth. Plug down with the right thigh, the left sit bone, and extend to your compass, Vishvamitrasana. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhaling, exhaling. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, bend the leg over the shoulder. Exhale, Ashtavakrasana or Lolasana. Hook the foot. Inhale, lift the seat up. Exhale, find the twist as you extend the legs to the left side. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Use your fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out 2. Elbows back, chest forward. Breathe in. And breathe out 3. Inhale, lift up. See if you can feed the right leg through. Jump, step, crawl to downward dog or chaturanga, whatever you can. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. A deep breath in. Blubber the lips. Let go of any tension. Inhaling. Exhaling. Breathing in. Breathe out. Bend the knees, look forward, and jump all the way through to come and sit down. Dandasana. Extend your legs forward. All good? Good. Press the inner thighs down, sit tall, and then exhale, forward bend, Paschimottanasana. So you make your side body nice and long as you ease forward in space. And think about opening rather than stretching. The effort of this pose is the legs pressing into the earth. So press the inner thighs down, and that's like taking a step forward in space here. Effortless through the teeth and the tongue. Again, relax the sockets of the eyes. Now try lifting your elbows skyward. And with that action, pull the ribs behind you as the spine works in the opposite direction, deeper into the body. Breathing in and breathe out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, lift up. Lift the arms up high in Dandasana. Just look at your feet while the arms are lifting here. And you want to keep the feet level as you begin to twist. So keeping the arms reaching up, let's take a twist to the right side without pulling the left heel forward. So again, it's almost like you pull the left kidney back as you twist to the right. Inhale, lift the arms higher. Keep twisting. Now bring your left hand to the outer right knee. Bring your right fingertips just on the floor behind you, and we'll continue to twist. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out 1. Inhale, sit taller. Exhale 2. Pull this hip back more. Yes. Breathe in. So you're really turning the lower abdomen across the leg. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, relax for a moment. Inhale, lift the arms up. Relax the inner groins down, and exhale, twist to the left side. Don't let that right knee pop forward. Inhale, taller. Exhale, bring right hand to outer left knee. Left fingertips to the floor behind you. Breathe in. Just place the hand like this. Breathe out 1. Inhale, pull the right kidneys back. Yeah. Exhale 2. Keep pressing the thighs down here. Inhaling. Exhaling 3. Good. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, relaxing for a moment. Inhale, draw your left knee up into the chest. Drop your left knee to the left side for Janu Shirsasana. So just take hold of the right gluteal crease, pull it back. You have to fix the left thigh, outer thigh back into the pelvis for stability. Inhale, lift the arms up, both arms. Twist again to the right side. Inhale, sit taller, and it's the same arm position. Left hand to outer right knee, right fingertips on the floor. Inhale, squeeze that outer left thigh bone in, sit tall. Exhale, deepen the twist. And then you're going to fold forward, but you're going to aim to take the outer left hand to the foot, hand to outer right foot. Let's bring the right arm forward to a V shape and try and get the head by the outer right knee. Breathe in. Breathe out, 1. Inhale, so you're squeezing that left thigh into the pelvis. Exhale, left ribs across. Now let's see if we can find more space in the right ribs. Exhaling. Keep pressing the right thigh bone down. Exhale, 4. Breathe in, spiraling the lower abdomen across. Exhaling, 5. Good. Inhale, lift up. Draw your left knee skyward. And exhale, stretch the left knee forward. Inhale, bend your right knee up. Exhale, drop the knee to the side. And just prepare by taking the left gluteal crease back. Squeeze the right thigh into the pelvis. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, sit taller. Keep gripping the right leg in. Exhale, will release the right hand to the outer left knee. Left hand on the floor behind you. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhaling. Exhale, begin to forward fold where you're aiming to get the head by the outer right knee, outer left knee, sorry. Bring that left arm forward, yeah. Yes, exactly. Breathe in and breathe out, 1. Inhale, lower abdomen across the leg. Exhale, 2. Breathe in and breathe out, 3. Ujjayi. Keep pressing that left thigh bone down. That's going to help send the spine forward in space. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, lift up. Draw the right knee up. Exhale, stretch the right leg forward. Inhale, again, bend your left knee up. You're going to turn the left leg inward for Ardha Virasana, half Virasana. You might need some padding underneath the seat here. See how you get on. Right gluteal crease is removed to the right side. Good. Inhale, lift both arms up. Press the inner groins down. You know where we're going. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, left hand to outer right foot. Right fingertips on the floor behind you. Inhale, sit taller. Exhale, so you can get that lower abdomen across the leg. Breathing in and breathe out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, come back to center. Draw your right knee up. Keep the right foot on the floor for a moment. Take hold of the right shin and sit as tall as you can. If it's too difficult to extend the leg from here, you can keep the leg bent. Take hold of the right foot with both hands, and then exhale, extend the leg high, Kramchasana. Breathe in, and breathe out, 1. Ribs back, spine forward. Exhale, 2, lovely. Breathe in, and breathe out, 3. Catch the outer right foot with the left hand. Lift your right arm high. And then reach out to the back of the room and try and get the navel across that thigh. Lovely. Breathe in, sit tall. Breathe out, 1. Inhale, use the shoulder blades. Exhale, 2. Breathe in, activate your little toes. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lift the arm up. Exhale, take hold of the foot. See if you can kiss the shin. Nice. And then bend the leg and extend the leg forward in space. Come forward to a lunge, right leg forward, left leg back. Stretch out the left leg. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank, strong legs. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, jump through to sit. Stretch both legs forward, Dandasana. Inhale, bend your right knee up, and then rotate the right leg inward for Ardha Virasana. So you can remove the left gluteal crease to the side. Inhale, lift the arms up, press the inner groins down. It's really hard to relax the legs here. So you can press down, reach higher, then exhale, twist to the left side. Inhale, reach up, try and get the navel across. Exhale, bring the fingertips to the outer left knee, right fingertips to the earth. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep pressing the legs down, sit taller. Exhaling. Breathe in and breathe out. Come to center. Bend your left knee up to the chest. Catch hold of the foot with both hands or keep the leg bent. Inhale, extend the leg up, Crouchasana. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out, 2. So we have the ribs working, back spine forward. Exhale, 3. Catching hold of the outer left foot with the right hand, lift the left arm up. Exhale, twisting, variation. Keep stretching through that left heel bone. Exhale, navel across that left thigh for 1. Inhale, lift the lower back taller. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. And breathe out, 3. Inhale, lift the left arm high. Exhale, take hold of the foot. Inhale, see if you can kiss the left shin. Exhale, bend the leg, stretch the leg forward in space. Inhale, step forward to a lunge, left leg forward, right leg back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, soften the knees, look forward and jump the feet behind the hands so your feet are shoulder width apart. Exactly, good. Step your right foot to meet the left so both feet are behind that left hand. Bend your knees as you twist your knees directly to the left-hand side of the room. But you keep your hands facing forward for Parshva-Bakasana. Good. You can put blocks underneath the hands if you find it hard to get the hands on the floor. As you lift the pelvis up slightly, come to bear your weight forward onto the left arm. Squeeze the knees up and see if you can get some lifting through the toes. Exhale, 1. Hold here for a couple more breaths. So Harriet's off the right elbow, but Skulk is on the right elbow. This is the easiest variation. Harriet's trying to straighten that arm. Exhale, Chaturanga. Then you've got room to work back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and sigh. Try and bring your heart rate down. I know you're super excited about the other side. Jump the feet behind the hands. Lightly. Step your left foot to meet the right. Breathe in. Breathe out, twist the knees to the right hand side, getting the left knee covering the right. Really good twisting action. Taking that arm way across the leg, lifting the pelvis slightly, and then carrying the weight forward in space. Inhale, pick the feet up if that's available. Exhale, 1. Breathe in, see if you can get extension through the left arm. Pull the belly in for 2. Breathe in. Breathe out, Chaturanga, or just step back to downward dog. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and blabber. And drop the knees to the floor. Point the toes. Come back to child's pose. Rest the internal vision. Rest the eyes. Rest the ears. Listen to that deep breath. Relax the skin of the body and really tune into that space within you, keeping that peace and that calm, and it really feels like infinite space. Holding on to that calmness as you come into Shirshasana headstand practice, or you could take your dolphin. Skulk will be taking dolphin. This is a really good shoulder opener and hamstring opener and strengthener ready for the headstand practice. You can take 5, maybe rest, another 5. Do as many as you can. Or you can rest in child's pose. Harriet's bringing the knees into the chest. She's trying to get the knees skyward as she brings the feet back in like a Virasana variation, and then extending the feet skyward. In your headstand practice, lift the inner wrists. So as you're lifting the inner wrists, this is going to help to lift the shoulder girdle. She has a strong interlace, but she's not gripping. There's no white knuckles here. The face feels like it's pulling back into the hands, but the chest is working forward in space. The tailbone and pubic bone work towards each other, sending the inner thighs back in space, tailbone forward in space, and then reaching up through the inner heels. Finding a calm breath as you feel like you are diving into the earth with the head here. Calm breathing. Still in Shirshasana, flex the feet. Take Baddha Konasana legs, so draw the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Breathe in. Breathe out, twist your hips to the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Good. Exhale, twist round to the left. Inhale, come to center. Exhaling to the right. Don't grip the teeth here. Inhale, come to center. Exhaling to the left. One more time each side in your own time. See if you can really rinse round with that twist. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Coming back to center. Stretch the legs up. Parallel the legs, but still have the same feeling. Stretch the legs up. Yeah, still have the same feeling of that inner lifting through the inner thighs that you just felt in your bound angle. Now draw the heels towards your seat. Come back to that Virasana shape. Then pike your knees in towards the chest. Extend the legs long. And lovely, release down to child's pose. Breathing in. And breathe out. Inhale, receiving energy through the third eye and giving it back on the out breath. Receiving and surrendering. Breathing in and breathing out. Stretch the arms forward on the mat and come to snake through so you're lying on your abdomen. Square the legs within the hip sockets. Interlace the hands behind the back. Lift the shoulders. Inhale, lift head, chest, and legs high off the floor. Exhale, gaze to the tip of the nose for 1. Zip the inner thighs together. Exhale, 2. Find some height in the little fingers. Exhale, 3. Gazing to the tip of the nose, lift up. Exhale, 4. One more breath, breathing in. Breathe out, release down. Release the hands. Release the head to one side. Take a deep breath in and sigh. Bend the legs, find the ankles for Dhanurasana bow pose. Spread your little toes here just to activate the outer shins. Inhale, lift up high, press the tailbone down, and the opposing action is that the legs are lifting higher. The shoulder blades are helping to soften up the heart center, but you're actively lifting the little toes higher. Inhaling, exhaling, one more breath, breathing in, and breathe out, release down, release the feet, release the head to the opposing side. Take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. Again, we'll take Dhanurasana, but we'll go for the inner ankle variation. And it's important that you're not rolling the outside edge of the elbow to the side. You're working the inside edge of the elbow to the outside edges of the room here. Good. Flex the feet. Inhale, kick up as high as you can. Use your little toes. Breathe in and breathe out 2. Inhale, thighs higher. Use your hands to lift the thighs. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, 4. One more breath, lift up. And then release down. Release the feet. Release the head. Stretch the right arm forward. Just come to roll onto the back body. Center yourself on the mat. We'll have the legs bent to begin, and the feet are going to be on the floor. The feet are parallel, and the feet are hip width. You can touch your heels with your fingertips. So there's a softening of the shoulder blades into the back. Lift your lower back, middle back, upper back. Interlace the hands underneath you and walk even higher onto the ridges of the shoulders. So you're actively drawing the shoulder blades towards each other, actively feeling like you're drawing the heels back towards the shoulders and working your knees forward in space. And with that action, feel how the back of the thighs are lifting you even higher. And you can breathe deeper into the spaces of the ribs and the intercostals. Inhaling. Release the hands and exhale, come down through the spine. Septu Bandha. Sticking with your half wheel if you need to, or you can come into a full wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Place the hands down on the floor by the shoulders. Lift your hips, and if it's available, come to rest on the crown of the head. And with that action, look at your hands. Make sure that they are square. Make sure they are parallel. Draw the elbows in, soften the chest forward. Inhale, lift up, full wheel. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out, 2. Squeeze the outer wrists in towards the center line to extend the arms a little bit more. Squeeze the outer ankles into the center line to extend the legs a little bit more. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come down. You can keep the legs bent. You can take the feet a bit wider if you wish and drop the knees into the center line. Let's rest the hands onto the heart center. Close the eyes. Relax the internal gaze. And again, draw your energy inward. It's a very outward movement, Urdhva Dhanurasana. But you're going inward and listening to those sweet pulsations, that sweet music within you. And it's from this place in the heart center that you are taking this position. It's literally growing out of the heart. Again, place the feet parallel. Place the hands down on the floor by the shoulders. Exhale, push down. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out, 2. Inhaling. Exhale, 3. Inhale from the heart. Exhaling, 4. Breathe in, lift higher. Tuck the chin in and release down. And again, come to rest the hands on the heart center. Come to close the eyes. And draw back to that perfect being. That being in your life that makes everything seem very light, open, fresh, inspirational. Visualize that being in your heart center. It's always easier when it's for somebody else. Last time. Place the hands down on the floor by the ears. Exhale, press down. Inhale, offer up, lift up. Deep breathing. Good. If it's available, lift the heels off the floor and walk your hands towards your feet. Inhale, lift the thighs higher. Keep them lifted as you place the heels back down. Breathing in. Breathe out. Feel like you can narrow the hip bones here. Exhaling, space underneath you, lifting you higher. Good. And then tuck the chin, and you might have to walk the feet away as you come back down. Good. And draw the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a well-deserved hug. Releasing the tailbone into the earth. And we'll roll over to the left side. And the right knee will be covering the left knee, and the knees are in line with your belly button or higher. And take the right hand behind the head and flower the right elbow towards the floor, but keep that right knee covering the left. On your exhalation, just release the ribs in towards the earth, using gravity, using that exhale to relax. And then coming through center, we'll find the other side. So taking the knees over to the right. Again, knees in line with the belly or higher. covering the right knee with your left hand behind the elbows, you just open up the arm. You're keeping that coverage. And using the exhalation to relax the ribs into the earth. Exhale and gravity. What more do you need? No forcing. And come back to center. Hug your knees in. Just rock forward and back a few times. Inhale when you rock up. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, rock up. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, rock up to sit. And then we'll prepare for Savangasana, shoulder stand. So I'm just going to grab some padding for Skulk. Between 1 and 100 blankets, whatever suits you. But the blankets, you can come up into shoulder stand, Harriet. The blankets are for the shoulders and not for the head area. I think we'll place the sticky mat over. This will help to keep the elbows in, and it's a very smooth padding, and it's wide. It's enough to accommodate the shoulders. So Skulk will be placing his shoulders on the padding. This is about a thumb's length away from the edge, and the head is just curving off the floor. I know that he can find plow first, so we'll bring him into plow. His hamstrings are open enough. So he can interlace the hands, and with that action squeeze, again, the ridges of the shoulders towards the earth here, and very much activating the shoulder blades towards each other. So I could actually stick a pencil through these shoulder blades, and that's what's going to hold the elbows in. Taking the hands to the side body and lifting this upper back up with the hands, and then the legs have come up into the air. So you've got the hands lifting the upper back. The consciousness just above the feet are lifting the feet higher. From here you can either keep the gaze open or close the eyes. But again, don't become lax. Keep consciousness reaching up. You need to create space in the body so that there is room to breathe. And as you breathe, you listen to the breath. And the breath has so many teachings within it. Steady, calm, ujjayi pranayama. If you're listening to the breath, your focus is on that and nowhere else. Listen to your breath. See if you can sneak your hands a little bit higher up towards the armpits. Yeah. Legs extremely active. Quads drawing into the bones, into the thigh bones. Again, inner groins pull back, tailbone forward in space. Stretching the heels a little bit higher. Coming to plow pose, taking the legs over the head. If the feet touch the floor, you can interlace the hands behind the back. If they don't, you can just continue to support the back here. If the feet are off the floor, you can soften the legs. If the feet are on the floor, you create space. You reach out through the heels. You lift up through the seat. You stretch back through the palms. Always room to breathe. So you can listen. Draw the knees in towards the ears and see if you can journey deeper with that listening as you block out the sounds. And then extend your legs. Release the arms by the side and begin to roll down one vertebrae at a time. As soon as the lower back hits the floor, bend the legs. Then extend the legs forward on the mat. Lifting up to fish pose. So lifting the chest high, walking the hands down towards the feet, expanding the sternum, bringing the hairline towards the earth, and opening up that energy in the throat center. This is your seat of communication. This is where you're going to refine your sweet speech. And then inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release down. And set yourself up for Shavasana, relaxation. Taking as much time coming into this as you would with any other asana. You want to make it perfect. Right? The body is symmetrical. The shoulder blades are soft on the back, so the heart is open. The eyes are releasing. The ears are relaxing. Nostrils, tongue, and teeth releasing. Throat is relaxed. And the skin of the body is just releasing into the earth. So a feeling of lightness comes out of releasing downward. You can stay in this position for as long as you like. But give yourself some time here. Begin to deepen the breath. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Take a big stretch out, arms overhead. Draw the knees into the chest. Roll out to the right side. And come to sit tall. Bring the hands together at the heart, and we'll seal the practice by chanting one Om together. Om. Bowing the head towards the heart. Namaste.